The Detroit Grand Prix presented by Lear is now just 30 days away, and here to help us get ready for the races on Belle Isle is INDYCAR champion Simon Pagenaud of Team Penske. Simon, thank you so much for joining us today. What are you doing in town? Because the race isn't until next month, but you're here today. What are you doing?
Well, thanks for having me. We're here to promote the Detroit Grand Prix. As you know, it's a big event in the Verizon INDYCAR Series Championship. Right after Indianapolis, the 500, which is on Memorial Day. The Grand Prix here in Detroit is going to be June 1st and 2nd. I'm very excited about it. You know, this is the place where I won my first INDYCAR race.
Yes. So how special is Detroit and Belle Isle, given it is the place where you won your first INDYCAR race?
Well, it's very special for me for those reasons. It's also, we have a two race on that weekend. So it's double points for us, and it's also a race organized by the Penske organization, which is my home team, and it's our home event. So obviously, for all these reasons, it's a very special event.
Okay, and today you are actually, you have something planned where the public might be able to see you later on.
Yes, I'm actually going to throw the pitch at the Tigers game. So, you know, I'm a big dog guy, and my little Jack Russell's been training me at throwing the ball a lot. So I think I'll be just fine.
And people might know of your dog because you have brought your dog. Your dog is at the racetrack nearly every
race. Yeah, he comes with us and travel with us. There's Haley and I. We travel with our dog everywhere. So you know, he's a big race fan too.
and he's a star because when you won, you actually had Norman there with you, so people may have seen your dog.
Yeah, he was just a pup at the time. I had him for 2 years, and you know, it's funny how people relate to dogs. You know, I'm a dog person, and it's funny how you interact with people. People talk to me about Norman more than they talk about racing these days.
Well, you know, because they can because people have dogs and they sort of can bond to dogs. Now, you mentioned that you have them around. You've also been quite successful on Belle Isle. Let's sort of put those two together. Does Norman, when he's at the racetrack, get freaked out by the loud noise of those cars? I mean, we just heard that sound. That is loud.
No, he's used to it, but it's funny you say that because I have someone take care of him when I'm racing, and apparently, especially on the oval, you know, when we're parked on the oval, you can see the car goes by, and when he sees my bright yellow car, he barks every time I go by. So go figure.
So yeah, he's sort of encouraging you on.
I guess he's cheering for me, yes.
All right. So let's get back to sort of inside the cockpit and inside the car. You've been successful at Belle Isle. What makes Belle Isle a race that sort of, you know, is sort of a good match for you?
You know, it's I don't know if it's a good match, or, you know, in racing or sports in general, you do need a bit of luck on your side, and I think I've been lucky here in Belle Isle a lot of times in a good way. I also think it's just a very good event for the fans. You know, it's a beautiful area on the island. Obviously, Roger, my team owner, Roger Penske, has put a lot of effort in making the event special. We have a beautiful racetrack and a beautiful environment, and I see it every year. It gets better, and the island gets more beautiful. I'm very proud to see it grow this way, and I'm very proud to be part of Team Penske.
And what's it like? Is there a lot of pressure, you know, racing on Belle Isle for Team Penske? Because this is their home race.
That's my job. There's always pressure in my job every day. You know, that's what racing is about. Is you get your result on a daily basis. You're either good or bad. It's a very abrupt result. You know it right away if you did good or not. I tell you what, it's just a pleasure to drive for who we call the captain, Roger Penske. You know, this team is one of the most successful in the world, and more than 52 years of existence.
Right.
So it's just incredible and such an honor to drive for this team.
And it's incredible to have you here, and such an honor. Simon Pagenaud, fantastic Indy race car driver, but just a great guy as well. And of course, we're going to be your go-to station for this year's Chevrolet Detroit Belle Isle Grand Prix. Starting June 1st, we'll have special coverage for a countdown to the green flag. We'll also take you inside the winner's circle, and of course, we'll have live coverage all 3 days on Belle Isle, on air, online at WXYZ.com. Thank you so much, Simon Pagenaud, for stopping by and joining us
Thank you.
this morning.